What's up guys, Taylor here from Tinworks Fabrication. We're building another set of our 60 to 72 trailing arms for the C10. So I wanted to take a second and let you look over them. So these things are awesome. Probably one of my favorite parts that we build here at the shop. They're beefy, they're really beautiful, beautiful pieces. So I'm just gonna start at the front and do a once over for you. They come with these rock jocks is what they're called. They're from Curry is where we get them from. They're greasable. They're actually rebuildable too. We really like these things. They're actually an off-road application, but they're freaking huge. 1.25 inch thread on them. I mean, look at them. They're massive. No issues ever going to come out of these things. Come with jam nuts for them. Moving on to the trailing arm itself, on the end here we have these bungs machined out here locally. And those bungs get TIG welded to the tubing. The tubing is 1.75 inch OD DOM tubing, so this is the same stuff that you're going to be using in roll cages. Real high quality, high strength piece of tube, no weld seams. And on that piece of tubing, we have e-brake tabs, so you can go ahead and mount your factory e-brake cables up to these things, keep them out of the way. And then that piece of tubing slides into the body or the housing of our trailing arms. And this is where I think that our trailing arms really stand out against the competition. Our bodies are made from 3/16 plate. We cut, form, weld these bodies, the whole thing here in-house at Tinworks. So they're made out of 3/16 plate, and where they really shine compared to the competitors is the size of this body. So this tube will slide into the body of the trailing arm down to here. So you've got from here to here, the tube is in contact with the body. So that makes it a superior, super strong junction here. So inside of this body we have gussets that we weld before we put this top plate on. We also have slits cut into the body itself, so we weld that slit up, which joins the tube to the body again. And then all the way around here we have these deep cuts that all get MIG welded. Once that tube slid in, we weld the gussets, we'll put this top plate on. This top plate you can use with airbags, you can use with coil springs. Either way, you'll be good to go. Another unique feature of our trailing arms is it's got a built-in 1-inch lowering block. So that just helps clean up the install. We're all trying to get our trucks low. We're not stacking lowering blocks on these trailing arms. And we also have sleeves TIG welded into our bodies, and that's where the U-bolts will go through. But yeah, this is the driver's side. On the passenger side, it has a tab or tabs welded on already for an extended panhard bar or track bar. So we do also sell a track bar setup for these trailing arms. We've also used Porterbilts. Theirs will fit right in there. And that track bar is going to be good for you guys who are lowering your trucks at least 4 inches or more. It'll help keep that rear end centered. The longer the bar, the better. So, but yeah, I mean, these are our trailing arms. They're really nice units. They're beefy. Thinking about doing maybe a little torture test video coming up with these things. We've got these things in 1,000 horsepower plus trucks, drag trucks, big block nitrous trucks, all positive feedback, no flexing like the stock units, no bending. I mean, they're stout. And actually they don't weigh a whole lot more than the factory trailing arms, which is kind of crazy with how thick and beefy these are. You know, they're only a couple pounds heavier per side than the factory stamped units, but I mean, they're far, far stronger than that. So with our torture test video, we've got a press brake that's 50 tons. Thinking about sticking this guy in there, seeing how much force it'll take to bend one of these. 50 tons, 100,000 pounds. see where she starts to bend, I guess. We're also thinking about maybe using one of these as a big old hammer, beating the shit out of some stuff. Let me know what you'd like to see smashed with a set of trailing arms. See what we can fuck up, see what we can do to these arms, see if we can damage them at all. It's a fun little video, but you can find these at tinworksfabrication.com and get yourself a pair. Thanks, guys.